and young friends, please welcome General Anil Chauhan, PVSM, UYSM, AVSM, SM, VSM, the Chief of Defence Staff. He's amongst us now. And now I invite Colonel Rohit Dev for the welcome address.
Young children, once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's our proud privilege to have amidst us General Anil Chauhan, the CDS, the second in the sequence of the Indian Armed Forces, working with the DMA. Just to start, I think General Chauhan is a human being with a perspective of great humaneness. I am absolutely incompetent to comment upon his professionalism because that's not my role play. But as a human being, he is a person who has come out to me, and I have seen him because I worked with him a long time ago in Baramula. And sir, if you remember, I don't know if that file was put up to you. I reached and he said, you come from mechanized infantry, seen the mountains ever? I said, yes, as a kid, Gangtok, Kalimpong. He says, no, go and see these ones. So I went to see those mountains and I came back after a few days and I wrote a feedback because he asked for a feedback himself. It was not to be routed through anybody else, but since the process is to route through the deputy GOC and to reach the GOC, it went through the sequence. I was summoned by my deputy GOC. I didn't tell you this that time, sir. And he says that, what is this last line before your signature? And the last line was to the effect that we don't deserve the men we command. I'm not too sure how and in which fashion did it reach your office, sir, but I typed it in bold and, even paraphrased it well. And let me tell you, thereafter floods happened in Kashmir. And under his leadership, not only did the division, there were two of them, one in more hostile territory called 28 Div, and we were in 19. And we were all sub 30% of our winter stocking when the flood struck us. Again, I took a shocker to his table and I was summoned. I was playing tennis, I was called. And if you remember, sir, I had bought 8.5 lakh rupees worth of Bisleri. And I was asked by the other staff officer, Bisleri? I said, Bisleri? Is it authorized? I said, no. Who will sign it off? I said, the GOC. And in that condition, 19 Div, not only did it do its advanced winter stocking to its capacity, which used to be lingering around 96-97% in its entire history, I think under his leadership we achieved 102.6%, which was over and above what was achievable. So I think from that norm, he understood the pain of troops. Then I was sent to transit camp to recommend a plan, and a few $1 million plan I made. And none of that plan was revoked. It was all put into execution. So I've been in such august company of the general that I can only think of the compassion he brings to table when he's dealing with men. Leave aside his super, acumen in the professional sphere, which we all are not here to discuss today. So thank you, sir, for taking out time. And without much ado, I've already given you a welcome speech, right? So I'm just, highlighting what the general officer is about. So it's a lot of humanness which each soldier carries, and they carry it at the highest levels. So for you to see some video of a BSF or an Indian Army and some dal not being cooked, believe you me, if the dal is not cooked in the right manner, and if we have General Chauhan or Abhishek or General Chauhan here or Rajneesh Kapoor sir or even anybody else, the cook will be cooked in lieu of the dal the next time. So that is the ethos we carry for the men we presumably command, but we are also with them shoulder to shoulder. So without much ado, We will launch a small company we have created. It's not a company, like it's a pro bono activity, I must say, which me and Anjali have created. And and we will just request, there's no gizmo, sir. It will not happen like Modi. So what will happen is that you press a button and somebody will play a video from behind, sir. Countdown is that was your job. You said you will give countdown like an anchor.
On the count of 5, 4,
3, 2, 1. Get my phone back. Secret data.
न कोई आहट, न कोई छाया, न कोई संकेत, न कोई काया। धरती हो, शिला हो या गहन खाई, मौन में है लिपटी मेरी परछाई।
Thank you very much. Now, as we complete a year of Operation Sindoor, we wish to pay our respect to those who conducted a fearless and skillful execution of one of its kind of operation. I invite on stage the students of the Manthan School who will present their creative rendition of the nation's homage. The Manthan School. Please welcome them with a round of applause.
पहलगाम, कश्मीर, 22 अप्रैल 2025।
ये कितना मजा आ रहा है।
ये ले, तू पकड़।
अब तू पकड़।
चलो ये करके दिखाओ।
तो ये बात है।
चलो ना, चलते हैं, बहुत भूख लगी है।
रुको रुको, चलते हैं। देखो मौसम कितना सुहाना है। हमारा कश्मीर आने का प्लान अच्छा था।
कांधे पे सूरज टिका के चला तू, हाथों में भर के चला बिजलियां। तूफान भी सोचे जिद तेरी कैसी, ऐसा जुनू है किसी में कहा। बहता चला तू, उड़ता चला तू, जैसे उड़े आंधियां। मंजर है नया, मंजर नया।
हिंदू हो या मुस्लिम? हिंदू। महिलाएं और बच्चे एक तरफ हो जाए। अरे जल्दी।
तुझे भी अलग से बताना पड़ेगा। आगे चल। तुझे बात समझ नहीं आई? नाम क्या है तेरा?
विजय नागपाल।
नहीं, क्यों मार दिया मेरे पति को? मुझे भी मार दो। नहीं जीना मुझे। मेरा सिंदूर तो तुमने मिटा ही दिया है। मार दो मुझे भी।
तुझे हम नहीं मारेंगे, तो जीते हुए हर रोज मरता देख, हमारे दिल को सुकून मिलेगा। अब जा अपने CIC को बोल, किसने तेरा ये हाल किया?
मेरे सिंदूर का बदला होगा।
हमारे देश की हर माता, देश की हर बहन को और देश की हर बेटी को आज समर्पित करता हूं ऑपरेशन सिंदूर।
माथे पे चढ़ा बस रंग नहीं है स्वाभिमान भरपूर। सिंदूर 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 सिंदूर, जीना मरना यही आन बान है स्वाभिमान भरपूर। सिंदूर 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 सिंदूर।
नया हिंदुस्तान ये अंदर में घुसेगा भी और मारेगा।
मैं लड़ जाना, मैं लड़ जाना, मैं लड़ जाना, मैं लड़ जाना। मैं लड़ जाना, मैं लड़ जाना, है लहू में एक चिंगारी। सिर से जुनून तक है जाना, हर कतरा बोल रहा। अल्लाह फिर से बन के कफन जग तुरिया, तन के मौत नू बचा मारे न थर थर कंबदे सारे।
धर्म पूछ के मारा था, धर्म बता के मारेंगे।
ये दिल की मशालें जोश से जला के जलती लपटों को हमने हाथों में है थाम लिया। मैं लड़ जाना, मैं लड़ जाना।
नाम पूछ रहा था ना तू? मेरा नाम कबीर खान है और मैं एक हिंदुस्तानी हूँ। तुम आतंकवादियों का कोई धर्म, कोई मजहब नहीं होता। पहलगाम, कश्मीर।
Thank you very much. These were students from the Manthan School. And in a while, these students will also be requesting a photograph with sir. So we hope that that wish will be granted. We will be setting up the stage now for a fireside chat. And you have been lucky today, all of you, especially the ones who have been with us since the morning, to meet many personalities who usually you would not see or listen to on any platform. And this is a unique opportunity you've got to see and listen to them while they speak candidly. Some of them have said things they've probably never said to anyone before. They have bared their soul, their emotions here. And we hope you appreciate the fact, and when you go back to your school, we expect each one of you to relay that message to your friends and to the other students who we unfortunately had to say no to. We had 12 schools registering, and many schools, as Colonel Dev had said, we had 1,200 registrations. So we apologize that we could not adjust so many students. But now we are ready, and I would request Colonel Dev to join us on the stage along with Sir.